What's up, ladies and gents? Parv here with a brand spanking new League of Legends top 5 place, and this is already going to be week 60. Can you believe it? 60 episodes under our belt already, and it's all thanks to the support of our fans. Make sure to drop us a comment or hit the thumbs up button to show your support and to let us know what you think. At number 5, we jump into the heart of the battle with Luke 2341 on Gragas, who gets jumped by GP and manages to sneak off his barrel right before getting stunned, then activating it for the kill as well as level 6. We now slow it down as he puts a point in his ultimate as he runs towards the tower and then turns around with the explosive cast and body slam, picking up the double kill. Watch very carefully as the last tick of Ignite goes off and he heals with his passive, keeping him alive to walk away with a 2-0 exchange with double buff. Coming in at 4th place is EmHenchmen on Shyvana, and right off the start we take a look at the team's scores and we can see how close the game is currently. After placing that award, she spots Baron at very low health and ults in, immediately smite sealing it as she fearlessly pursues the 1v4, and then the rest of her team comes in helping her clean up for the grand total 4-0 exchange and Baron steal. Truly a game-changing play. Scoring in at 3rd place, we have HANSEL 96 on Ahri, currently retreating away from 5 enemy players with their team. After Graves goes down, it comes down to a 2v5 as she tosses out her Q, hitting all of them as she decides to go in with her ultimate, dealing heavy split damage and picking up the amazing turnaround triple. She then kills GP for the quadrant. After some chasing, Tark lands the stun and she picks up the insane 2v5 ace. Ahri, she's so hot right now. At 2nd place, we have LeBlanc or AFK playing on none other than LeBlanc. This clip has a lot going on in it, so I'll break it down and walk you through it. As you just saw, she gets hit by Kog'Maw's ultimate, popping her clone, and then she decides to head back to the tower and recall. Shift your attention to her clone as she runs around near the tower, making it look like if she's playing, which baits Cassiopeia's ult and the fight begins. Immediately, Janet ults trying to separate the enemy team, and at first it looks like the enemy team is winning, but then the tides start to change as Warwick goes in after Nunu's ult and gets on Kog'Maw. LeBlanc, being risky, goes back in, dealing huge damage to Shen as she W's back and then uses her E on Nunu as the shield from Janet saves her from Nocturne, and despite Nunu's flash, she grabs the kill. The enemy team goes on to clean things up with an ace as she recalls back to base. What I really liked about this was the liveliness she gave to her clone to simulate an actual player, which led to a teamfight advantage and finally the ace. She also knew her limits very well and managed to contribute to the fight even though she basically had no health. Very well played. And for our number 1 pro play for this week, we have Devil TJE 93 on Nunu, but this play has a lot to do with the fantastic support from his team that makes it all possible. So right now we see the team fight erupt as Malphite leads in from the enemy team. Nunu positions himself and starts his ult as Nocturne dives in, and we see Sona crescendo 3 players followed by Triss knocking 2 back just in time for the one-shot pentakill absolute 0. Let's watch that one more time as Nunu starts his ult, and we see a beautiful crescendo from the friendly Sona on 3 players, and at the last second a knockback from Tristana's ult on Malphite and Nocturne for the pentakill. I've watched this clip over 100 times now and it has to be the best wombo combo I've ever seen. And the winner for this week's Player's Choice is Luine on Nunu, with Nunu ults where Nunu pleases. As this clip plays, I just want to thank everyone for their constant support and for making us the #1 source for awesome League of Legends top 5 plays. We appreciate everything you do for us to show your support, like those who constantly favorite and like our videos because they help us expand and be successful, and also to those who simply show up every single week just to watch and maybe post a ninja comment. No matter what, you're here and that's all that matters. So thanks again for watching, we hope you enjoyed, and from everyone here with the Protatomonster crew, we wish you a wonderful week and we'll see you back here on Friday.